Hello,
Hello.
can you hear me clearly?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm starting our today's session now. So I tried to give you some basic concept about data river in our previous session. Today I will
Yes.
try to cover all the bars of delta river. Number one is push bar. Number two,
In direction.
pushing in direction. Number three, break bar. Number four, stop bar. Okay. So first of all, push bar is when this candlestick, this one, we always divide this candlestick in four parts. Number one, number two, number three, and above part number four. So when we see in this candlestick the open price, that means from below part here to here, the first part, in this area volume is high. Okay, any size
Yes.
volume, that volume is high. Ace. Then previous all these volume, peak volume. So this candlestick volume is high. Now the thing is, when this candlestick volume is high at the lower part by the buyer side, then it's okay. But if the situation happen like this, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 parts. And in this area, here to here, volume is high by the seller side. Bullish candle. Candlestick is a bullish, okay?
Yes.
Anywhere, here to here, any of this area, here to here, volume is high by the seller side, high. So now the thing is, can we call this one also a push bar?
No.
So this one is okay, but by your thinking, this is not okay.
Yes.
But we have to take this one also a push bar. Okay, this is also a push bar. Now, what's the logic? We have to understand the logic first. Okay.
Yes.
So if this volume, this is a bullish candlestick and volume is high, this in this part the volume is high, like 200 or 300, that is high than previous than all other stick volume. So in this case it's okay, definitely it's okay. But when it's seller side, so it's looking like sellers are powerful. So why we will call this one as a push bar? This is the question. Okay, so this is the main question. Why?
Yes.
So if we analyze this candlestick very perfectly, try to understand very perfectly. So suppose this candlestick formed, okay, this candlestick formed. So when this candlestick formed, buyers and sellers volume, both volume available in this candlestick. So we will get a perfect scenario inside of this candlestick by the buyer side or by the seller side by tick volume. This volume is called the tick volume. So, and when we see any part of this bullish candlestick, volume is high, it may by the buyer side or it may by the seller side. So that is called the power of control, POC, power of control. So in this candlestick, now this volume is high by the buyer side. That's why we can think that, okay, the power of control here by the buyer side. And finally, buyers created here a bullish candlestick. That is very, very okay. Power of control is by the buyer side, buyer's hand, and these buyers already created here a bullish candlestick. It's a very perfect situation. Now, this candle, tick volume here, okay, here volume is high by the seller side. Now, this is another buyer's volume, again seller's volume. Now, think that again buyer's volume also here. So, in this case, this volume is high by the seller side. So, power of control in which party's hand? Seller's hand.
Sellers.
Okay. So, POC is seller's hand. So when the POC, power of control, is seller's hand, why sellers failed here to create a bearish candlestick? Is it an important question or not?
Yes.
So when the power of control here by the seller side and sellers failed here to create a bearish candlestick, that's why we have to take this volume, this high volume, also this POC, also this is called the push bar. We have to take this one also a push bar. Why push bar? Because sellers volume high, power of control by the seller side, but the sellers failed. And buyers create here a bullish candlestick. That's why we can call this candlestick and this situation also a push bar. Okay. Now clear?
Yes. Yes. So next candle we should trade for upward direction.
Yes, it totally depends on all other conditions of the market also. So we will learn.
If the momentum is the buyer side.
Yes, exactly. That means if there is a powerful situation, the total power by the buyer side, and there is no level, nothing. So then only we can trust that yes.
Yes.
Now this is a push bar. Now try to understand. This is a push bar and this is also a push bar. So if we compare this push bar and this push bar, who powerful in between these two push bar? Definitely the
this
first one. Yes, first one. This one is a very, very powerful and very, very relevant as a push bar, because all the conditions, all the situations matching in this candlestick. If the market condition, uptrend market condition, and if we see market is strongly going up, there is a momentum situation, or after pullback, market create this type of candlestick with power of control at the bottom, by the buyer side, that everything is okay for this candle. So we can think that, okay, this is the power of control here by the buyer's hand, in the buyer's hand. So now we can expect next candle up. Okay.
Yes.
So here it's failed. Who failed? Sellers failed. So if we see in this type of candlestick, after this pullback, the power of control here by the seller side, and there is no any level here, this power of control by the seller's hand, in the seller's hand, and there is no a seller's entry point area here. So that time we can expect that market may go up from here also, because sellers failed here.
Yes.
So most of the time it happened. Sellers when failed, buyers created here a bullish candlestick, a strong bullish candlestick, and this power of control at the opening price, or at the wicks part. So then we can take this one as a push bar. In both situation, this is a push bar. Okay.
Yes.
So I have to draw the weak situations also. I think it's not no need necessary, because already I marked the total area. Okay.
Yes,
When
yes.
volume is high here at the weak side, that is also push bar. When volume is high at the opening price, that is also push bar. Okay. And when volume
Yes.
is high by the seller side at the weak part of bullish candlestick, that is also push bar. When volume is high at the opening price by the seller side, that is also push bar. Okay.
Yes.
So
we get a volume candle below in this delta river.
which one?
Suppose this is the candle and it is, do we get volume candle in delta river like this in the below?
Below part, this part?
Yes, below one we get na volume candles, volume small.
Bar.
Yes, volume bar.
Okay, focus on first here. Okay.
Okay.
Focus on first here. So when we see this will the perfect data. This candlestick will give you perfect data, and you can get this data in IQ option chart also, this below data. Okay. But
yes,
this is very important in delta river. So when in the downtrend market, so downtrend market, the bearish candlestick formation we have to know first.
Yes.
So opening price is where? Opening price is this one, above, and this is the closing price. So that means in this candlestick, in the bearish candlestick, push bar must in this area here. Okay.
Yes.
Here to here. Opening price to weeks part. Then if we divide first part, second part, third part, and fourth part, so the above part, this is a push bar in bearish candlestick. So same thing, when this candlestick volume is high and this volume is by the seller side, so that is the very, very perfect situation, relevant situation in the downtrend market. Power of control here by the in the buyer's hand, and this is the bearish candlestick, so that is a perfect push bar. So after any momentum situation, or after any so I will explain step by step everything. Just try to understand, try to recognize first. Today, just try to recognize all these four push bar, pushing in direction, break bar, and stop bar. So we will learn step by step everything. Okay, so this is the push bar by the seller side. But when this volume is by the buyer side, that time we also take this one also as a push bar. Because who failed here? Buyers fail here. So buyers fail here. That's why we have to take this one also a push bar.
Yes.
So this is the situation. Okay, and if we compare this push bar with this one, both are push bar, but when the push bar power of control by the seller's hand, in the seller's hand, so that time this is the perfect situation, and this is the strong situation here by the seller side. Okay, volume is high.
Yes.
So, and this is the another part. So if we see power of control by the seller side, seller's hand, and this is a bearish candlestick, that is a very, very perfect situation. So if we compare both two candlesticks, definitely this candlestick is a strong candlestick by push bar in the bearish candlestick, and push bar is a very perfect push bar, this bullish candlestick, that has a strong body and power of control, opening price or at the weeks, volume is high by the buyer side. Okay. So now second one. Okay, pushing in direction. So direction, that means we have to first understand this part, direction. When we came to this part, direction, definitely we have to follow the market structure and movement. Okay.
Yes.
So market structure and movement is very important in the second part, second section, pushing in direction.
Correct.
So suppose market is this one, ranging. So this one the seller side, this one seller side, this one seller side, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. So now tell me please, is there any perfect direction here by the buyer side or seller side?
No, sir.
Definitely no, because there is no perfect direction. Sometimes buyer entering, sometimes sellers entering. That's why when we come to this part, definitely we have to avoid this type of consolidation area or this type of ranging area or sideways situation when buyers or sellers equally powerful, they fight with each other, but there is no any perfect direction, market direction till now here. But if you see suddenly breakout happen here to the downside and previous all the level breakout happened, and then buyers try to again enter in the market, but they failed, sellers again enter. So we can take this part, we can take after breakout. After breakout, if we see retracement or pullback, retracement, that means after breakout immediately one weak bullish candlestick formed, after that market again fall down, and pullback, that means market already created market after breakout, market already created like two, three candlestick, and it when again came back to any resistance level, then sellers again falling down. So when pushing in direction, we have to take that time, we must take after breakout, when market try to create any bullish candlestick or try to go up, but it again failed and market again falling down. So that situation we have to choose pushing in direction.
Right.
That means already market fix a direction, that is now down direction. So that's why when we see this type of movement or directly momentum after pullback, again market again started to going up, then we have to take in the uptrend, in the case of uptrend market, this type of candlestick, upper rejection, lower rejection, so now if we get this one to this one, here to here first part, here to here second part, here to here third part, above here fourth part, here to here, okay, and here to here. So when we see the second part, this part, basically this part, in this part, above, little above the opening price of this candle. So in this part, volume is high. by the buyer side. Volume is high by the buyer side.
Bias.
And in this part, okay, in the downtrend market condition, in the case of bearish candlestick, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So the second part, this part,
Yes.
volume is high by the seller side.
Yes.
So then only we will take this one as a pushing in direction.
Pushing.
So pushing in direction, that means when direction market already fixed its direction, that we are strong, we are falling down, or we are going up. And in the case of uptrend market, sellers, suppose from here, sellers again tried, but it failed. Buyers again enter, and volume is high at the second part. This part. So everything is okay for this situation.
Yes.
In this type of direction is up direction, and at the middle part here, volume is high. So now we can take this one as a pushing in direction, and that will, after this type of candlestick, after this type of situation, we can expect that next candle up, pushing in direction. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, now shit. What happened? Okay, break bar. Break bar, that means third part. So if we divide, okay, I'm removing this one. If we divide this candlestick, first of all, how many parts? 4 parts.
4.
1, 2, 3, and above 4. So in between these 4 parts, we have to take the middle part of this candle, this one. So when above middle part, the power of control here by the buyer side, volume is high, that means power of control by the buyer side. So that is called the pushing in, break bar. And in the case of bearish candlestick, now same thing. First of all, middle part is this one. Above middle part, we will get here.
Yes.
Volume is high by the seller side, that is the push break bar. So what do we mean by break bar? Break bar, that means if we see this candlestick, we already know that any strong candlestick or any candlestick, 50% we can take as a level. Okay.
Yes.
So above that 50%, or in the downtrend market, or in the bearish candlestick below the 50%, when volume is high, that means power of control is here at this area, In this case of bearish candlestick, this is by the seller, in the seller's hand, in the buyer's hand. So that is called the break bar. And most of the time we will get this situation happen when any breakout happen.
Okay.
Any breakout happen. So Suppose there was a level here that that resistance level previously. Think that it was resistance level previously. That breakout happened. So this resistance level breakout happened by this candlestick, and this in this area, volume is high by the buyer side. So when volume is high by the buyer side, that is the break bar. So now, after break bar, what is our what's the condition of trade? So we will place our trade to the upward direction. We will place our trade to the downward direction. What we have to do?
We'll place our trade for upward direction, but wait for the retracement.
Exactly. Both situation happen here. It may reverse or it may continue. It totally depends on us. Then it totally depends on our analysis that from which area we have to place our trade. So in the case of uptrend market, see, in the case of very strong uptrend market condition, level breakout happen by a strong candlestick, by a strong bullish candlestick like this type of, and after this bullish candlestick breakout happen already, and here volume is high. So when here volume is high, we already know that after any breakout, two situations may happen. One is market may retest. Why retest? When market came here, it may retest and got rejected and goes up.
Yes.
So why it got rejected? Most of the time got rejected and goes up, but sometimes it will create a small body bearish candlesticks also. Why it got rejected? Because sellers when came here in the buyers area, buyers volume high, that means buyers are very strong at that area, at that point. They rejected the sellers, and that's why buyers again continue to the same direction. That's why when these sellers enter in this room or came below this level, we can enter from here to the upward direction. So that will create a sense, but it's not only this situation. We have to understand all others conditions. There are so many conditions here. It's just an idea. Okay, it's just an idea.
Yes.
So we will learn everything. Okay, so that's the break bar. So when market create this type of situation, and in the downtrend market, any support, that support breakout happen, and here volume is high by the seller side. So when buyers again try to enter, these buyers got rejected by the sellers and fall down most of the time, and sometimes it may reverse also. So there are some other situations. It totally depends on market structure also. So it's the extreme sellers entry point area. If it's it's the extreme buyers entry point area, it not got rejected. Most of the time market get long candlestick like this type of.
Yes.
So step by step I will explain everything. Just try to understand first all the bars. Okay, so that's the break bar, and after this break bar, both situation may happen. So it may reverse as a retracement, it may reverse as a total market direction reversal, or it may got rejected by the sellers and it may fall down also. Okay, so in the case of minor level breakout, a strong movement from basement, and it's the first stage of the market, early stage, it break the support level, and after breakout, two situations happen. One is got rejected most of the time, another is very weak bullish candlestick as a retracement candle, and another is when it's not a extreme a minor level, it's the extreme buyers entry point area, and already market created several waves, and it's the last candle of this wave, and it already break this support level. So when it break this support level, so that support level and extreme buyers entry point area, buyers may enter in the market very strongly, and it will create most of the time piercing line pattern or bullish engulfing pattern. After that, market will continue. That means direct momentum. Okay. So one by one, we will learn everything. Okay. So stop bar. So stop bar is a bar in this type of situation when we see the volume is high or volume is high here to here,
Closing point.
above part, upper part,
Yes.
closing point, or at the wicks part.
Yes.
Volume is high. So volume is high, then we can take this one as a stop bar. Okay. Now, in this case, here. Okay, here to here. Volume is high by the seller side. Okay. So in between this situation, two situation, this is okay for the buyer side, this is okay for the seller side. So, but when we see in this candlestick, here to here, volume is high by the seller side. Power of control in seller's hand, high. So that is also a stop bar. And when candle is this one, upper rejection, lower rejection, this part, the power of control is by the in the buyer's hand. So that is also stop bar, high. So in this situation, we will see in the uptrend trendy market situation, suppose market is going up. So in this candlestick, there is no level here, nothing. Just it's a movement. Okay. This is the stop bar here, and power of control in the buyer's hand, high. Volume is high. Buyer's volume high. So more possibility it will continue.
Yes.
Although it's a stop bar. Okay, continue. And when this situation happen, a volume is high by the seller side, power of control here by the seller side. So when seller side, definitely we have to check the area. Why this situation happen? Stop bar, seller's volume high, power of control high by the seller side here, and this candlestick is a strong candlestick. So is it a ranging market or is it a trendy market? Or if it's a trendy market, what's the level? What's the stage of the market, and where is the level? If it's a stage of last stage and level is the extreme sellers entry point area, sellers will enter. Right? Sellers will enter from this situation. Market will fall down. And same thing in the downtrend market also. Okay. So when we see power of control at the closing price here, and volume is high by the seller side, and power of control here, seller's hand. So now we can expect market will continue most of the time. And when the volume, this candlestick, this power of control is by the buyer's hand, high, volume high, buyer's volume high. So then we must check what's the market stage, what's the market situation, condition, that means ranging, trendy, sideways. If trendy, is it a last stage of the market? Is there any buyer's entry point, extreme buyer's entry point area here below? So based on that situation, we have to take a decision. Okay. So now I think all the push bar, pushing in direction, break bar, stop bar, all clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now try to understand here. My screen is visible, Delta River platform?
No, sir.
No?
Notepad is visible.
Now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So see here, in this situation, after this type of ranging situation, when market create this situation, this is the volume. So now tell me, this volume here by the buyer side, what type of bar? This one? This bar?
This is break
Yes.
breakout
Break bar. It is the break bar. Break
Yes.
bar, because after 50% the volume is high by the buyer side. So two
Yes.
types of situation happen, continue or reversed. Okay.
Yes.
So now this is a doji candle. Okay, this is a doji candle, and power of control is above here.
Yes.
So in this doji candlestick, power of control is here. That means it's a seller side. It's a seller
Yes.
side.
Yes.
This volume is seller side. So now this bar is by the which side? Which bar? The name
Seller.
of this bar?
This bar is from pushing in direction.
No, it's the wicks.
Stop.
Exactly.
Stop bar.
Stop bar. This is the stop bar. So when it's a stop bar and volume is high, so I think it's a doji candlestick. So same thing when this doji candlestick. So we have to take now the situation from, is there any extreme sellers entry point area here or not? So doji close here. So there is no extreme sellers entry point area here at that area. Okay. So
Yes.
that's why in this type of trendy situation, so market will continue. So now this candle, this bar, which type of bar? This one?
This is now pushing in direction, I think so.
No, it's the closing price.
Closing price. Okay.
It's the closing price.
Okay. Closing price. I got it. The stop bar.
Exactly, stop bar. So don't worry, it will clear, because you have to watch the videos again, then it will very clear to you. So when a stop bar, now this is a doji candle. Basically doji has level. This one, this is the level, doji level, and this is also a level, doji level. So after this stop bar, here market reverse. Okay. Here market reverse because of this doji candlestick.
Yes.
So now this one. So when this one and this one, this I think 11100 112. Yes, 112. This is also a stop bar, because at this weeks the sellers volume high here. So when sellers volume high here, power of control by the seller side. But because of this uptrend market situation, it's not relevant.
Okay.
It's not relevant. That's why next candlestick again continue. Okay. So when you see the market came to any strong area by the seller side, so then only it applicable. So what you have to do, you have to open this chart, as well as you have to open the IQ option chart also. So you have to mark there, and you have to mark here also. So based on all these bars, you have to take a screenshot from the market, and as well as from here also. Okay.
Yes.